Hey, my name is Brian from Bam Media. Today I'm going to explain why the Sony RX Mark V is a better grab than getting the new RX Mark VI. The first reason I would choose the Mark V over the Mark VI is the price. As of right now, it's July 20th, the Mark V is still going for $1,000, brand new, while the new Mark VI is going for $1,200. Now, think of $1,200 for a camera like this, when you can get full framed or a crop sensor camera for that same price. But Sony's always pushing the envelope. So this isn't the Mark VI, this is the Mark V, but you'll be fooled. You wouldn't know unless someone tells you. You look at the markings. They still are great cameras, but to think to spend $1,200 on a small camera like this when you can save $200 to put it towards something like lighting or something else, an accessory, I will go for the bang for the buck version. Get the Mark V, it'll work just the same. Reason number two, I haven't seen many people talk about this. This Mark V, which I have, has an ND filter. Not many people are talking about this. I don't know why, but an ND filter is so needed and it's very useful. When you're shooting videos and it's very bright outside and you want to stop it down to a 1.8, which the Mark V can go to, you can use an ND filter to achieve that. But with the Mark VI, you're already starting at 2.8. There is no ND filter. So what you have is what you got. And you can't put an ND filter to clamp onto this. There is no way of doing that. So to me, I feel the ND filter is very useful, and it's a shame that Sony couldn't keep it on the new version, the Mark VI. Reason number three is low light performance. The new Sony RX Mark VI made a trade-off for choosing to get a long-range lens instead of getting a low aperture. Low aperture meaning shooting wide open at a 1.8. The more light you can let in, the less that you have to go and crank up your ISO. So for me, depending on how you shoot, but for me, I carry this thing everywhere that I carry my cell phone. This replaces my cell phone camera when I don't want to bring my big bulky DSLR. The trade-off of having a long-range lens is not worth it to me. If you had to choose to get great low-light performance compared to having a long-range lens, I would choose the better low-light performance any day. The reason I'm carrying this camera everywhere is so that I can have it at any moment. So when I need to take a picture, I don't have to take out my phone camera to try and struggle and figure that out. I can just have this as a dedicated camera and not worry about killing my battery or carrying extra battery bricks with me just to be able to take pictures and videos. So this can take very great low light pictures compared to the new Mark VI. Reason number four of why I believe the Mark V is a better choice than the Mark VI is that they both have the same shortcomings. The Mark V and the Mark VI still have the same problems. They both don't have a microphone input. So you can't use an external microphone to plug into it to get better audio when you're vlogging or using it for any other recordings. They both don't have a hot shoe, so you can't add any other accessories to it regarding that way. They both share the same battery, and they haven't improved the battery life on both the cameras. So they're about the same. And I mean, it's a point and shoot camera. How much do you expect out of it? But they've put a lot into these cameras, but they both have the same shortcomings. Reason number five of why I believe that the Mark V is a better choice than the Mark VI is that the Mark V still produces great pictures and videos just like the Mark VI. To me, at the end of the day, you want to get great quality pictures, great quality video, and you can produce that on this. I wouldn't say this would be my A camera, but I've used this as a B cam. You can still shoot 4K, you still got the slow motion, you still can take good pictures, you have an ND filter to take great pictures and videos. You know, there is still all those great features from the Mark V, and you're going to be saving a lot of money compared to the Mark VI, so you can get the added accessories that you will need, like the extra battery. All in all, I do believe that the Mark V is a better grab at this moment. You're gonna be saving the money to put the accessories regardless. You have to get a memory card. You're gonna have to get all these extra things that come to make the camera work the way you need it to. And why spend that extra money just to get a zoom, basically? All the things I talked about in this video will be in the description down below, from the accessories that work with the Mark V and the Mark VI, and both the cameras that I talked about. So I hope this video helped you. Let me know if it helped the first video. But right now, this is Brian. I'm signing out.